be doing a almost full face of first impressions. Most of this is Drugstore, I believe. I think all of it pretty much is. I did get a lot of this for Halloween, but I didn't end up getting here until after Halloween. A lot of this I added to the cart when I was getting the few items that I needed for the Halloween looks that I was going to be doing. So instead of a Halloween look, I'm just going to be doing this first impressions. I don't have any eyeshadow to try out, so I'm going to do my eyeshadow off camera and then I'll come back for the liner that we're going to be trying out. Okay, I did both eyes. If you're wondering what palette I used the Jaclyn Hill, which one is this? Armed and Gorgeous. I actually also have never used this, so I guess it's kind of the first impressions. I liked it. I know there was a lot of controversy around this whole palette, but I didn't have any issues. I bought the whole set when it first came out and I've never used it. Now I'm going to be taking a white liner and putting it like on the crease, which I'm very nervous about. I don't know if I'll be able to get this without messing it up too bad. This is super pigmented. Like I've never worked with a white liner before and I expected it to kind of like bleed in with the eyeshadow that's on it, but it surprisingly didn't. Okay, this is as even as I'm going to be able to get them. This was actually super easy to work with and it was pretty white, and like you can layer it and get it as wide as you want it, so I really like that. Before we do lashes, I'm going to put on this Essence Lash Princess. This mascara was $4.99 and it was buy one get one 50% off. So if I can like this $4.99 mascara better than my $30 one, I will be thoroughly happy. I'm already very impressed with this. It's not clumpy at all. I really like the wand. It says on the bottle False Lash Effect Mascara, and I'm debating putting on lashes. Okay, change of plans. I'm not putting on lashes with these. Are you kidding? I love this for $4.99. And I'm running out of the one I normally use is the It Cosmetics Lash Blowout, and I really like it, but I'm pretty sure it's like $30 and I'm almost out of it. So I think we have a new favorite. Okay, I zoomed you in a lot, but I just want you to see what this mascara really looks like. Like I think on this side it got a little bit more clumpy than on this side, but overall I think I like it. Okay, now it's time for the base, and I feel like this is the product that I'm the most excited about. I've never heard anybody talk about this, and like just as I was scrolling on Ulta, I found it. This foundation is by The Ordinary. It is a light coverage serum foundation, lightweight. I got the shade light medium. There are only 21 shades, so that's not really the greatest. I love The Ordinary and like all their skincare products, obviously everybody loves right now. So I thought it would be good to try out the foundation. I only got one shade, so I'm going to be hoping that this is the right one. So whether this is my shade or not, I'm going to be making it work today. So let's see. I don't think it's bad. And I normally do not prime with the foundations that I like to use. I don't have to use primer with them. So I'm not using primer with this one just because honestly I don't have a primer that I love because I have not really been having to use one. So we're going to give this a true test on its own. I know this is supposed to be lightweight, but I think you can definitely build it up. For concealer, I'm just going to be using the same concealer that I always use. I'm also setting my face with the same powder that I always use, so I guess it's not really a full face of first impressions. I thought I had more. I guess I don't. Next up we have the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. This was only $4.99 and like I said, I got it a part of the buy one get one 50% off. As I'm swirling my brush in, I feel like I'm getting nothing.
2 hours later.
I did not bake my smile lines and they are definitely already creasing. Bake that for a minute. The next product is an Essence blush. This is in this shade Befitting. This was $1.50. It was $1.50 after the buy one get one, so it's actually originally $2.99, but with the buy one get one it was $1.50. Oh, I thought I was getting nothing off of that. Okay. This side, she needs toned down a bit. Now let's wipe off this bake. Now it's time for the true test of the mascara, if we can use it on the bottom lashes as well. Half of my mascaras that I use on my top lashes, I cannot use on my bottom. So if I can use this for top and bottom, I will be very impressed. I barely put any on, I feel like, and it's insane. Okay, I have 2 lips that I can do for this look that I have not tried yet. This Wet n Wild High Shine liquid lipstick. This I just picked up like as I was shopping one day, but this is the one that I got for the Halloween look that I was going to be doing. And I feel like I want to try both just to see, but I definitely need to do this one first because once this black is on, I have a feeling it's going to be on. So this is in the shade Send Nudes. Okay, this obviously very pretty. It feels good. It feels like I just have like a gloss on, a very pigmented gloss. Yeah, I think I really like this one. I wonder how it would last since it is a high shine. I don't know that it would last like at all. For what it's worth, I really like the color and it does not feel gross on my lips, if that makes any sense. Okay, now that I have that one off, it's time for the black one. I'm so scared. Okay, let's see what one swipe does. Okay, so the black lipstick took way too long. I feel like I should have tried a liquid lipstick rather than just regular lipstick, but around Halloween time I was just trying to get like it in quick, and I thought that this was gonna be the quickest route, but it wasn't, and all of my like local stores were sold out of black liquid lipstick. So yeah, which lip do you think you guys prefer with this look? I feel like I like this one better just because it's safer, but I don't hate the black. Okay, now that we are all done, let's just do a quick recap of all the products. The foundation, I think I really like it. It's just gonna kind of come down to how it ends up wearing, but for now, I really like it. The eyeliner, I don't know if you can tell, but it's kind of like cracking. I don't know if it's because I put it in the crease or if it's just the eyeliner, but I'm kind of iffy about it. It's definitely pigmented when you work with it, but now that it's cracking, like, I don't know if that's normal. I don't know. I've never used a white liner, like I said, so maybe that's kind of standard. I'm not really sure, but not that impressed by it. This mascara, I love it. This is going to be my new favorite for sure, and I'll continue to use it. This liquid lip, I definitely like it. I like that it's shiny. I wonder how it'll wear though, but for now, I really like it. The Essence bronzer, it's definitely light, like I said, but it can be built, so I think it came out to a good shade. Shade range also for the foundation and both of these. Horrible for both of them. But yeah, I don't think this was horrible. It worked pretty good and it was easily blendable, which I really appreciate. And the blush, definitely I underestimated it. Super pigmented for just this little, like, what was it, $3. And I really like the color of this one. And the last thing, the black lipstick, I surprisingly don't hate it. I definitely think that if I want a black lip, I might try for a liquid lip next time, but just to have this in my collection, I don't think it's bad. Oh, and I guess kind of this Morphe palette was kind of the first impressions, even though I've had it for forever. I've never used it, so I also liked this. I did not get a bad one, I don't think. So yeah, that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me which liquid lip you think looks better with this look. And I'll see you guys in the next one.